Hey y'all, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. When I tell y'all, my fire alarm went off early this morning so loud that literally I had to do a dub over this in order for it to work. So I didn't want to take y'all ears through all the emotional constraints of what I was going through. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I am sorry about the noise. Love you guys. Hi everybody, welcome back. So I got my beauty things in front of me. My mirror is over here to my right, and as always, we stay hydrated over here. That was delicious. Okay, so while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and first lay down a whole bunch of ground rules. One, I am not trying to be anybody that I'm not, so don't come for me unless I send for you. Second, we ain't doing a whole bunch of raw, we're not doing a whole bunch of edits and stuff over here. We can look all glamorous. I'm sorry if that is your judge, you can go to another channel. I must not be your girl, but I'm 44 years old, and at this point I got the spirit of forget it, and I'm not gonna always be very cutesy, very demure, but I'm going to keep it real. That's why it's so hard to be me. So I'm filming several videos and things for the holidays today because Vlogmas starts on Monday. So I figure since I have to get ready anyway, I might as well go ahead and do a good story time with you guys. And I'm not gonna try to be in front of you long, as they say at church, okay? But if the spirit hit, we gonna keep going. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm trying, as I get ready, I'm trying the Good Molecules, my Cinnamide Brightening Toner, which I do need for my face because my nose is doing the most. And apparently I have adult acne. So when I try their product, I did order their product. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what I think. It comes out very clear, sample size. Let's see. And just let you know, I've already washed and cleaned my skin very well. I have nothing on it but what you see me putting on it. And so when we're here, let's go ahead and talk about now. With Vlogmas coming up on Monday, it is the kickstart now of the Christmas holiday because Thanksgiving is over. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving because I didn't do nothing but rest. But the holidays have always been really hard for me, and I'm going to try my best not to cry as I put my makeup on. So forgive me if the tears start to flow. We have to pause and come back and pause and come back. But I just have to be real transparent in this moment. I have not been feeling the holidays this year. I have not been feeling any holidays. I don't care if it's birthday, 4th of July, Easter, Mother's Day, wherever it is. I just ain't been feeling it, and I just don't know why. I can't put my finger on it and tell you guys the logistics of why I feel the way I feel. I just know this is having a different kind of year. And because it's been a different kind of year, I've just been really in my feelings. I'm not even going to hold you. And I just want to be very transparent because a lot of people are not as honest about it as I am. They just skate over it and make it look cute. I'm sorry, I'm just not that girl. I don't care what nobody say. You can say whatever you want about me. I really give two shakes in the rainbow. But I just have to be honest. In this season of holiday, I'm really not feeling it. And it's not because I don't want to. It's solely because I feel like that the holidays are not the same. And I feel like a lot of the traditions of what I'm used to as a young adult and as an adult, a 40-year-old plus adult now, is not the same. And I just think that we are losing the essence of what we were and what we are. And it just makes it really hard for me to get into it. And on top of that, I miss my parents. But we're just going to be honest in that moment. So let's put our oil on. It's the Morning Glow Vitamin C and Squalane facial oil. So it all started for me, I have to be honest with you, after my birthday. I have an amazing birthday? Yes. I wish I could tell you guys what I did and how it happened, but you know, privacy for a lot of people is key, and I want to respect that person's privacy, so I'm not. But just know, after my birthday, I got home from my trip and it was absolutely beautiful. And then right when the 4th of July hit, life just got the life in, and it's just got really real. And honestly, I don't even know what the shift was in my life that just made me really realize that things were not lining up for me, until I honestly decided to sit down and just start to take accountability for myself, take accountability for what I've done in my life and what contributed to the decisions in my life and why I'm not where I want to be. And it just really was honestly a rude awakening. It was a rude awakening because I feel like a lot of times we as humans, we don't really take it to account that we have a contributing factor to why things in our life are not going our way. And we wonder why. People always say you have self. It's called self-esteem in the words of Cat Williams, and that is true. But sometimes everything ain't meant for it to be that way. Sometimes in life, you honestly just go into a funk. You go into a place where you don't even understand why things are happening the way they do, but it just happens that way. So I really started feeling that way after the 4th of July. And I'll be honest with you, I started to notice that I was drinking too much. I had a problem, and I'm not saying I'm an alcoholic or nothing because I stopped it before it can get to a certain point. But when you come from a family of, not everybody in the family, make sure I put that out there because I don't need y'all to come for me because these hands ready to eat for everybody. Okay. But I realized that I was doing things I normally don't do, and it scared me. It scared a lot of people around me who actually give a freak. So I had to realize, wait a minute, you need to stop and you need to take a pause for the cause. And I'm starting the transition of taking a break. And what I mean by taking a break is taking a break from going out, taking a break from going out to eat, taking a break from doing things that I was doing. I just don't feel like that they're meeting my needs anymore. So it's time to take a shift. It's time to take a difference. So I noticed, like I said, mental health started going down, and I used to try to talk about it, but my mirror's over here, FYI. But every time I try to get ready to talk about it, either I was told I was extra, I need some D, I'm doing the most, I need to work out so I can get the stress off me, and I'm using natural light, by the way, so sorry. But I was starting to get told things in my ear that I did like somebody talking about making my ear itchy. But I just didn't like the output that was coming to me. And I was like, okay, Lord. I said, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? Ooh, somebody talking about me real bad, baby. I can't wait to find out who was all in my business or trying to get my business. Whatever it is, devil, you won't win. Okay. So I told myself in August I was going to take a break. And I didn't, because I was listening to the outside noise. And my friend tells me all the time that I listen to too many people, and I allow that to be the catalyst of where I am and who I am in my life. And the older sorry about that, y'all, but I'm starting to notice that it is a trend. So I need to nip that in the bud ASAP. So I started to really start to evaluate what I was doing. I was going to bat for people, helping people out, going to events, knowing that they really didn't support me on that level. But every time I needed them to do something for me or help me out, like everybody knows, anybody knows me know I've been looking for a new job. And it's not because I don't like my current job. It's because I feel like that the job I'm in, I'm never going to grow. And one thing about Pastor Delma Coates of our church is, if you ain't growing where you're going, then why are you there? And that's the vibe that I started to get from this particular job. And I feel like I'm not growing in the position. I feel like it's becoming a hindrance for me. So I really don't want that. So I wanted to do something different. I want to push myself and be able to explore things I normally would not explore. So I've been on the hunt to find another job. But every time I get ready to get to the interviews, which I've done quite a few, it always comes up short. And I'm like, okay, do I need to tweak my resume? I did that. Do I need to tweak the way I look? I did that. I went from wearing my natural hair on interviews to wearing a wig, which is something I don't like to do because the way they meet you is the way they want to see you. And wigs are hot. Let's just throw it out there. Wigs are hot. And I don't want to have to wear a wig every day to work because you think that is what I'm supposed to be. So I'm going to go and change my hair at the beginning of next year, and I'm going to go shorter so that way I ain't got to put no wig on. I can just put a hat on because I'm cold, not because I'm trying to code switch. But I just noticed that lately it's just been the vibe. It's just been different everywhere I go now, especially when I'm out with my daughter. Every time I go out, I don't fit in. I don't feel like I belong. I've become uncomfortable. And that, I've always said that in order to become comfortable, you have to become uncomfortable. And I really feel like in this season, God is telling me that I need to stop doing certain stuff. And I agree. So I'm going to, like I said, take a break. And I've done this before where I've taken 3-4 months. And I didn't go out I didn't do anything, just to see if I could keep myself busy. And I think Vlogmas is going to be a perfect time. I have events and things that I committed to before that, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this again and see if this is going to work for my life, or is it going to be a hindrance for me. So we're going to see how this goes, but I digress. So how I wind up getting to the point where I am now is I was at an event with a friend of mine, well, a couple of friends of mine, and everything was cool. The vibes were vibing. Everybody was really nice. Shout out to the staff. But I got ready to do something, and somebody was like, "No, Auntie, you need to sit back." And I was like, "Auntie, I ain't got no problem, Auntie. I'm over 40. I get it. I do. If you know, you know." But it's the way that the person said it. And then I had another person, "Don't you think you're a little too old to be here?" I said, "Is there an age restriction on where I'm at?" "No, you know, this might not be your speed. You might want to go and sit at the house and listen to Franklin, Beverly, and Mays." I was like, "Ain't no wrong with Franklin, Beverly, and Mays. Child, like them." But I didn't catch on to what the person was trying to say until my daughter explained it to me. And she said, "That's a way for younger people to tell older people they don't need to be somewhere." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I don't know this person with can of paint, so I'm trying not to take it for bone marrow." But I also, you know, that happened in August. So come September, I went to a pop-up shop or something like that. It was cool. It was a cool little event. I went to the pop-up shop and I literally got in there and I was immediately ready to go home. Immediately. Sorry for the inside light and the outside light. I don't want to put no lights on. But I immediately felt uncomfortable. It made me feel like, I feel like you know how, this gonna sound horrible, but I'm gonna say it. You know how you used to say back in the day when you was younger, "Look at somebody, auntie out here acting like she ain't got no sense. Look at somebody, mama out here trying to relive her childhood, try to relive her 20s. That's the vibe I had when I went to this particular event. And even though the organizer didn't make me feel that way, the crowd didn't make me feel that way, I felt that way. And when you start to feel that way as a person, that means that it's time to either do one of the three things. One, you need to find you some new people to hang out with. Start there. Two, you need to honestly just figure it out. And we're going to pay some bills. And I'll be right back. We have paid the bills, so we're back. Okay, so back to story time. So, okay, so like I said, I haven't been, you know, feeling too hot about the holidays. Like I said, I think it's a combination of me missing my aunt, me dealing with things I've been dealing with personally, you know, struggling with my weight loss, like just a little bit of everything. And all I did today was prime my eye, put some liner on. Yeah, I put some liner on and I'm putting the mascara on. That's all I'm going to do in the eye. And then the complexion is next. But like I said, I just been really struggling, trying to find myself again. It has been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But I'm slowly getting there. I can't even promise you and tell you that it's going to happen today, because I'll be lying to you. Well, child, I'll be lying to you. Hold on, y'all. My lighting is horrible right now. My lighting is horrible. Bow. Okay, let's see if that helps. Is that better? Okay. So, like I said, now I just got on just a little bit of base. And I got the liner and I got a mascara on. So, we're going to go into complexion. Like I said today, I'm not going to do a lot. But we're going to try to figure it out. And this sun keep going in and out. So, I'm going to figure out how we can make this work. So, there. So, what we're going to do is use a little e.l.f. camo concealer. I shouldn't look too tired in the face because I have been in the house since I got home from work before the holidays hit. So I ain't been nowhere. I really hadn't. So gonna do a little bit of that. Y'all already see me prime my face at the top of the video. If you haven't, go back and start from the beginning. And then we're gonna go here and here and here. Okay. But like I said, I didn't realize how much of a problem the holidays were going to be for me until the beginning of this week. before the holidays kicked in. So I was at my desk, and we do Secret Santa at my job every year, and usually I do not participate. This year I said, you know what, I'm gonna quit being by humbug. I'm gonna participate this year, okay? So I put my name in the stash to go ahead and participate, and literally the minute I put my name in the stash, I started crying. Like every day I have been crying my eyes out every day since I signed up for Secret Santa. Now I know y'all probably think like, you big old baby, you sitting up here crying for no reason. I still to this moment cannot tell y'all why I was crying. I just know I started to cry. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like the holidays was here. I really just didn't feel like me. And I couldn't explain to you guys why. I tried to explain it to my boss about not including me in stuff for work. That didn't work because she made it even worse. Every day I came to work last week, she started putting Christmas decorations on my desk. Talking about, y'all make her feel welcome and special. The hell? I just told you that this year, for some reason, the holidays are a trigger for me. And instead of you being understanding and empathetic and sympathetic like a supervisor's supposed to, you did the complete opposite of everything I asked. So I was like, I said, Jesus, hold me close and never let go. Because God knows she about to get the business. Like, I really was about to pop on my boss. And my coworker just pulled my boss to the side. I was like, hey, she's really, really struggling with the holiday season this year. She really is trying to be nice about it, but you know, she's really struggling. So since that day, I've been crying in my desk every day. I get to my desk at work, I start working, and then I just randomly start crying. And I'm just like, Jesus, how am I gonna get through this holiday season? Like at my job, they be Captain Christmas up in this thing. I'm telling you, they be Captain Christmas. Like they got decorations everywhere. They got contests and stuff they do. Like I said, the only reason why I'm participating in Secret Santa is because I got pulled in the office at my job and told me I need to be more of a team player if I'm going to be a supervisor. If I'm going to get promoted one day, I need to become a cohesive person, because people think that I'm shallow. They think I'm bougie, and they think that I don't care about people. So, yeah. And I was like, this is about a done. So because of that, I'm participating in Secret Santa. Don't want to, but I am. So here we are. I don't know how this is going to end. I couldn't tell you, but I'm trying to keep a smile on my face. But this year, I'm just really missing my family. I'm missing my aunt. She's in another state. I really wish I could spend time with my sister. And for my single ladies, y'all tell me, how do y'all handle the holiday season? How do y'all do that? Because I saw some on social media that really rocked my spirit. It was this guy pretty much advertised his service time to rent a boyfriend for the holidays. I was like, is that a thing? Apparently it is, where females pay dudes to go home with them for the holidays so people can quit asking them when they get married, when they having kids. I did not know how much of a thing that was until I saw it. And my girlfriend was like, yeah, I did it 1 year in 18 before COVID. I said, wait a minute, what? She said, I got tired of my family asking about when I was going to get married, when I was going to get a boyfriend. So I paid this dude to go home with me for the holidays so he could shut the hell up. I said, baby, I know I got some things going on in my life. And I know I'm fat. And I know that I ain't the most attractive chick in the United States of America. But I am not finna rent a dick. Oh, God, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. If you do that, that's your business. But no. Okay, so, and I told her this to herself, so she already knows. So this ain't no new development. I told her, I ain't doing that. I knew that was gonna happen. Me and this pepper jack nose, baby. I don't know what we doing. I know Hump the Dan, here's your chance, do the hump. I know he like his nose, but I sure don't. Oh. Now, so yeah, she did it 1 year, and I was just looking like, no ma'am. I don't know if I can do that. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can or not. That ain't never been my blessing. I ain't never been a fan of that. Forgive me, y'all. My nose is doing some stuff that I ain't used to. I don't know if it's the foundation. I don't know. But either way, I had to fix it with my own. I used the Believe Beauty Skin Finish in the color Hazelnut to tighten up my nose, to streamline what's going on. Again, don't know what's going on, just know what's happening. So I had to dig into the arsenal to try and fix it. Okay. Now, see if that helps, because I want my face like 2 different colors. Okay. Phew. I think I did it. Okay. Yay! So, now we're going to set the face. So, I just wanted to come really quickly and give y'all a little quick get ready with me and tell y'all the truth. Like, the holidays are not for everybody. The holidays are not for everybody. I said, for those who feel the way I feel about the holidays, just know you are not by yourself. If you are crying every day, they have centers and things for that. And I am utilizing them this year. I've never been like this before, where I've been crying every day and just been mentally struggling with the holidays this year. Usually I can fake the funk really well, and I can hide how I'm feeling. This year, for some reason, I am not able to. And I don't know if it's because I might be getting ready to go through menopause. I don't know if it's because I'm single. I don't know if it's because I don't have anybody to call my own. I don't know what it is. But this year, for some reason, for the holidays, I am really struggling emotionally. And I just like to be honest. I like to be transparent and tell you guys the truth. I am not one of them content creators that's going to lie to y'all and have y'all thinking I'm okay. The next thing you know, you're hearing about something on social media or something that's happened. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be honest. This year, I have been struggling really badly. And I don't know how to feel. I don't. I just want you guys to know that you are loved. You are appreciated. And I know that my situation would get better. But just because my situation is bad or whatever it is, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be mad at others. That I'm going to take my aggression out on others. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm going to support the people that support me. I'm going to love the people who love me. And we're going to move on. Hopefully today when I get out, because my whole top of my face is broke out from acne. I'm really praying I can find the products I need on sale. If not, I'm going to go ahead and order what I need to order, because what I'm not going to do is have my face looking like bumps, stickity bumps on top of the forehead, knowing that I have other things that I have to do this month that requires me to be on camera, that requires me to be in front of a camera and talk to people and interview and present myself freely. So, dusting off that wrong drawer. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, we're a for sure channel over here. We laugh, we giggle, we talk, we cry, we keep it real, we keep it a book, we drive a truck. We don't care what nobody say. We're going to wear our natural hair. We're going to show our blemishes, like my breakouts. We're going to talk about real ish over here, because we over 40. And when you over 40, baby, your life is completely different. Or if you got grown folks bills, or if you got kids, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Love you guys to the moon and back. And until next time, take care of your mental health this holiday season. Vlogmas. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for consuming my content during Vlogmas. Ow! If you like more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. Also, follow me on Instagram under Pint Size Diva Model 16. And it's hard to be me too. That's ITSHARD, the number 2 BEME. Love you guys. Bye.